Hi you guys, it's me, Sienna Marie. I am back with another video, back with another good topic that you guys want to hear, that you guys need to hear, something that we girls got to talk about, something that we women should talk about. I don't think I've seen too many videos talking about this topic. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I haven't been looking hard enough, but I just came on here to talk about this situation because I've experienced it, and hey, I'm here to give advice about it. We can chit chat in the comments about it. And before we get started, guys, I know I've been gone. I apologize. I highly apologize. I don't want to make any excuses. I've just been having a busy lifestyle. I genuinely love YouTube. Like, I've been doing this since I was 17 years old. I always come on here with juicy story times, juicy topics. So listen, I'm here to stay. I'm putting in the work. I'm putting even work to the side. I'm putting work to the side for YouTube again. So expect to see more of me. Make sure you subscribe, turn your post notification bell, because I know I've been gone for a while. So hopefully when you guys turn on your post notification bell, you're notified. So turn it off and then turn it back on so you can be notified. This video is going to be posted a little bit late today, but anyway, let's get started. Let's jump right into this video. Okay, so today's video is about why you should not befriend or be friends with a girl who is boy crazy. I feel like if you've experienced life as a woman, once or twice you've had a friend who was boy crazy. Now, what does boy crazy mean? Boy crazy to me means a girl who prioritizes men much more over, like way more over friendship, in a way that's not healthy. It's not logical to the friendship. It's not attainable. It's not respectable to your friend, and it doesn't make sense. Like, the guy isn't even worth most of the times the guy or the guys aren't even worth risking your friendship with, you know, with that person. So but that's what boy crazy means to me. Like, a girl who's willing to just, she willing for it all, just for it, like, and it comes up between your friendship, and it's annoying. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna be giving about 8 reasons why you shouldn't be friends with a girl who is boy crazy, and I'm also gonna be giving a couple story times, just small ones, just to use for an example. And trust me, you're gonna want to hear these stories. You're going to want to hear these stories. Okay, so we're going to start off with reason number 1. Okay, so I listed these things down. Number 1, different priorities and energy. Okay, so you're focused on personal growth, self-love, and building a future. So for you, you can be focused on self-love, building a future, and then you got your friend or your bestie, and she's stuck on, and I'm really not talking about a girl who's in a relationship, not necessarily. Right? So you can have different goals. You know, you can be trying to build your life, or you probably already built it. You already got a husband, you already got a boyfriend that you're in a relationship with, and then you have this friend who maybe you go out with her, and you expecting, hey, this is about to be a girls' night, we're about to turn up, and she got different dudes pulling up, like multiple guys, not just multiple guys for her, but maybe she got some dudes pulling up her boo or whatever, her link, her sneaky link, I don't know, and then she got some dudes coming with him, and it's just like, girl, I didn't want to feel bothered with like guys at that moment. And that right there, that's annoying. And you, like, maybe you're in a relationship already, maybe you're married, and that's putting you in a weird position, because it's just like, you told me that it was only gonna be us girls. Being blindsided, like, a lot of times that can be very blindsiding. So like, this is a small little story time. So when I was growing up, I had this girl I was best friends with in high school, 9th grade to college. And when we were in like 9th grade, 10th grade, I would go over her house. We would spend the night with each other's house, And when I went over there, I thought we was going to chill, maybe go to the mall, get a, you know, some jewelry, some clothes, go to the movies, go to the zoo, stuff like that, girl stuff. Make some Instagram videos and on Snapchat, because Snapchat was like the thing. But instead, like, we're planning on going somewhere to the movies with these boys, which I wasn't like feeling like, you know, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm better than nobody at that point, but it's just like I didn't want to deal with no. I came over your house to chill with you and have a girls' night and do girls' things, and now we got these annoying boys pulling up to the movie theater, being loud, being annoying. I don't want to deal with them. They get on my nerves, and it's just like, because you like this one dude, now his friends come in and they all up in my face. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. First of all, they rude, they're annoying, and I don't know, it just puts you in a real weird position. And this girl that I was friends with will always do that. Like, I would go over her house and she would tell me, oh, we're doing this, but really we're walking down the street to this boy house to sit on his porch and talk with his friends. And I'm just like, bro, I don't want to be bothered. So that's just like, it's very blindsiding. And then that same girl, right, I was friends with her from 9th grade to college. That same girl, at some point, she had a boyfriend. This is a different guy from the guy she was talking to at first. She had a boyfriend, and we were in a Christian college. And we could not allow boys in our room past 7 o'clock. The doors had to stay open. She snuck this boy into the college dorm with us for about 5 days because he was home from the military, and she let him stay in the room with us. And I'm just like, bro, this is not only uncomfortable, but you're putting my education, my tuition in jeopardy. Like me graduating, you putting that in jeopardy, because if we were to get caught, you know, I say we because I'm in the room with you and I'm not gonna tell, you're my best friend. It's just putting me in a weird position. So like, I could have lost a lot, and that was very blindsiding for me. Not only that, I kept it under wraps for this girl, and I saved her ass in a situation where she almost got caught because the RAs was knocking on the door saying that they heard it was a boy in the room. Do you know, I saved the whole situation, and this girl looked at me crazy like, and she didn't show no appreciation. Instead, she showed this other girl way more appreciation, and she didn't do anything but text her like, oh, the RAs are coming down. But me, I'm the one who came up with a plan and almost jeopardized everything. That right there, it can be blindsiding, and girls like that can get you in a lot of trouble. Okay, so number 2, emotional exhaustion. When you have a friend, you're supposed to be there for them emotionally. When you're a good friend, you should be there for them emotionally. And if you've experienced things, no matter how older you are than them, maybe it's a year or 2 years, whatever the case may be, if you're wise and you've experienced something, it's only logical and beneficial that you give your friend advice about the situation she may be experiencing with a guy or multiple men. You know, me personally, I will always give advice about, hey, just deal with one guy, talk to one guy, get to know him, know what he's like. You know, don't give yourself too much, and don't trust too much, because it's just gonna end up bad. And it's just like, when you keep giving that advice and you sitting there talking for hours on the phone with them and giving them advice, and you thinking they're gonna take it, and it's great because I'm like, okay, she's gonna take this advice, it's gonna be great, you know, I want the best for her. She ends up not taking it, and then she tells you the situation and the outcome. Cool. I'm not gonna tell you I told you so, because everybody has life experiences, everybody has to learn on their own. But once it becomes a repetitive thing and it becomes insanity, it's exhausting. When this person keeps calling you hurt, devastated, depressed about the same thing or a different person, and you told them these are the telltale signs, these are red flags about this guy that you should listen to. Like, you need to focus on yourself right now in this moment. And you keep telling your friend like, girl, you're beautiful, you got it all. Like, focus on yourself, focus on your skill, focus on your craft. And you pouring so much into them. You're taking time out of your day to talk to them on the phone for hours when you could be preparing for whatever you got to prepare for the next day, or spending time with your family. Instead, you're on the phone with your friend, giving them the same advice that you've been giving them, and they're not taking it. It becomes very much exhausting. I'm not going to lie. Like, and it makes you just want to, like, you know, back off from them. Like, not even really talk to them that much. So, let me see. Oh, and also, it's like, that's another thing, right? You become a therapist, like a 24-hour therapist. Like, dang, girl, I want to talk about more than dudes. I want to talk about more than boys. Like, what you do today? Like, what you wearing to this event? Show me some pictures. You want to edit some pictures together? You want to make some videos together? You want to make some content together? Or you want to watch this show together, even if you're watching it online together. You want to watch this show, talk the show, talk, you know what I'm saying? Talk about girl stuff, a little bit of gossip here and there. It can be about a guy that you may like. It can be about guys, whatever. Sometimes, but it's just like, when you only calling that friend, only talking about a dude. When you're talking about guys too much, every time you call me, it's the same thing. You're not even asking how I'm doing. You just go into it. And I know sometimes you're like, okay, girl, what's tea? What's the tea? But after a while, it's just like, dang, you just want to call me and only talk about that. Like, you don't even know what I'm going through. You don't even know the half I'm going through. Like, so it's annoying. So number 3, compromise values. Like, sometimes boy crazy girls put guys above their friends. So this is another situation. Like, okay, you putting this guy above your friendship. Maybe you just met him, cool, whatever, you like him. I get it. You're not going to be married to your friend or your best friend. You're not going to marry your best friend, girl, your homegirl. You're not going to marry your homegirl, right? You looking to marry your dude. I get it. But once you start to put this random guy over your friend who does not deserve it, and your friend is telling you like certain things about this guy that she see that you might not know, it's like, okay, you take your own understanding and you do what you want to do with it. But when it comes to putting it above the friendship, like, you're cutting this person off. You're cutting your friend off for this guy for no reason because he wants to isolate you. You're putting this random dude over your friendship, your homegirl who got your back. Now, it's different if your dude really loves and care about you, and he might see, because this happens a lot, he might see what you don't see in your friend, and that girlfriend is actually being fake and he sees it. That's different. But a man who's like a narcissist and he wants to isolate you from people who are good to you in your life, and you start to believe the manipulation and the lies that he's telling you, and you start to put it over your friendship, you know, that's not good. You're gonna lose a good friend. I'm not going to lie. Like, another example, like, I would give this girl that I was friends with like so much advice about this dude that she was talking to. I never met him, of course, but this was like on over the phone conversation, and she would tell me certain things, and I'm just like, look, these are telltale signs that you need to watch out for, and you need to not get in too deep because you're gonna get hurt. Boom, that happens. I don't tell you I told you so because I don't like to rub it in, you know. But I'm giving advice about this person. I'm just like, girl, you really need to focus on yourself. Forget this dude. Focus on yourself. He not the one. He's here to waste your time. And basically, she got defensive and basically was just like, he's a nice guy. You really don't know what you're talking about. You don't really know him like that. And people always say I gotta focus on myself. I'm not crazy over no dude. It's just like she just went all in. Now keep in mind, this was on her Instagram story on her close friends, and I'm part of her close friends. And if I'm your friend, I'm gonna give you the advice that you need to hear. So I know she didn't ask for it, but I was in her close friends and we talk about this situation all the time. So I thought I would give her advice about it, and she just went left. Like, she didn't get disrespectful, but she got too defensive, and she screenshotted our messages. Of course, she didn't show my name, but she posted it in a close friends where other people can see it. And she was just like, I'm tired of you guys judging me. I'm gonna stop telling my business. I'm gonna stop posting on here. And it's just like, wow, like, it's giving very much weird. So I ended the friendship over that, because it's just like, I can't let this be the only thing our friendship is about. And I'm married. Like, out of respect of my husband, first of all, I'm not about to keep talking about a guy to you, and that gets draining. So I'm just like, look, I can't do it no more. Deuces. I cut her off. I low-key ghosted her, but I just cut her off. It just wasn't good. Number 4, different definition of friendship. For you, friendship is about deep connection, support, and sisterhood, right? If sometimes focus on actual external seeking validation from guys, it's hard to build that real connection. Okay, so I wrote this down. So a lot of girls who are boy crazy always seek validation from a dude. And listen, if she's not your real friend, she will sit up there and try to embarrass you in front of a group of guys to get that validation from the guy, and like shift the attention off you, even though you might not even have looking for that attention. But it just really sounds like boy crazy girls are not real friends, because they're not. Half of the time they're fake. Not gonna lie, they put you in crazy predicaments. They put you in dangerous situations that you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Another example, me and my homegirls was going out downtown, and we stopped at this party. She was like, let's just slide through real quick, da da da. And I don't want to give too much information, but me and my homegirl was there, and come to find out, this boy had a whole girlfriend, right? And she was like, we gotta leave before his girlfriend get here. And I'm just like, I know you fucking lying. I know you are lying. You do not got me in this situation right now. So yeah, I'm telling y'all, like, girls like that will have you in a bad situation. And like, of course we left in time, but it's just like, bro, birds of a feather flock together. If you're doing that, that's gonna make it seem like I'm on that type of time. And yeah, I know I will always tell my friend that who I'm giving advice to, I'm not perfect. I made mistakes in my past, but I don't have to keep saying that in order for you to take my advice. You take it, you don't, to be honest. Okay, so yes, number 6, you're in a different season, you're trying to grow. Maybe you're not even boy focused. Maybe you're not even male centered right now in your woman era, in your growing era. Maybe you're not even thinking about men right now. That's totally fine. I really advise every woman to have that point in their life where they're not male focused. Focus on you. Find who you are. Find what you like to do. Because whether you get with the wrong guy or the right guy, you might not know who you are because you didn't take your time to get to know who you are. And that can be bad both ways. Even if you get with the man of your dreams, the guy who is meant for you, if you don't know who you are, you can feel lost in the relationship because you didn't find out who you were first. You know, what you like to do, what makes you happy, and that can hinder the relationship. On the other hand, if you with the wrong guy, he can take advantage of that and try to mold you to be somebody you would never were, or never wanted to be. But the good guy will try to help you find yourself. He will support you to find yourself. Okay, so the last point, listen, you're not judging. You're just protecting your peace. You're not judging. You just want them to know that you understand it. And if it's tarnishing your peace, if it's compromising who you are and who you're becoming, that friendship is probably going to end sooner than later. You don't want anyone to hinder your growth because you just keep pushing them in the direction you want them to go. which is with you. But sometimes everybody can't go with you. You know, sometimes you can't mold them to being the person that you want them to be or you see them to be. They have to go through that on their own. And sometimes they may seem like, they may look at it like, you think you're better than me, oh, you're judging me, you're not no better than da 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 da. But anybody that has that mindset, that think that you're judging them instead of trying to guide them and help them, bro, you're toxic. Like, I'm sorry, you have to go. Because one thing about me, let me be 100% real and honest with you. And I know I say this a lot in my videos, like, who cares? But I say this for a reason, because how I come off. I'm from Detroit. I can't put it no any kind of other way. Look, I'm going to give it to you straight. No chaser. All shots. No ice. No nothing. I'm going to give it to you straight, hard, and just like that. And it might seem like maybe I may come off a little bit aggressive, but I do that out of care. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, like, it can try to change you and your values if you just keep putting so much into a friendship or into people. You're not getting anything out. Sometimes you're just gonna keep pouring, and like your cup is listen, you keep pouring. How you gonna keep pouring out of an empty cup? To be honest, you guys, don't stress friendships, because a lot of them end. And I wouldn't say hold on to any friendship, especially if this girl is boy crazy. Like, sis, you got to get together, especially if you're over the age of 23. I'm sorry, baby girl. It's time to, like, buckle up. Like, honestly, should have been out of that stage around age 19. But I'm not judging. Everybody grow at different times. But I'm just saying, like, you're a grown woman at this point. Like, if you're at my age, yeah, get over it. And also, too, let's not give teenagers an excuse, because, girl, if you're a teenager and your friend is boy crazy, she's going to get you in a lot of trouble. Okay? You care about your education. You care about your future. This girl is going to get you in trouble. And she will do anything that it takes to make a dude happy. Rather, if that is the cost of you being forgotten about, you being hurt, you being even set up for this male validation, that's a dangerous person to deal with. I'm not going to lie. So if you feel like your homegirl is boy crazy and you let her know how you felt and she instantly feels like you're judging her, she's not going to want to hear you. She's not going to hear you out. Distance yourself. You only doing yourself a favor. Friends, they come, they go. Sometimes you got lifelong friends. Sometimes you got seasonal friends. It is what it is. It's life. Find you. Become best friends with you. Love you to the end. Love your man that you're supposed to be with to the end. Love your family that you're supposed to be with to the end. Love your baby that you're supposed to be with to the end, like your child. But these friendships that are a little bit of tacky and dingy, trash it. But yeah, you guys, that's all I have for this video. If you have any comments, any questions, or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Siani Marie. Follow my business page at Better Blends Hair. Yes, if you guys want more real topics like this, make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, DM me if you want to. Like, y'all can ask anybody. I always DM back. Like, I don't know, if it's a positive conversation, if you need a little 1-2 advice, I'm there. Okay, girl, I am here. I am here to support. But remember, I got my own life. We all got our own life. But I'm a supportive type of person. I'm not a celebrity. Listen, I'm not a therapist either. But I'm just Siani Marie. That's just who I am. So if you fuck with me, you know, even after I haven't been here, just keep rocking with me. You won't regret it. Love you. See you later.